Hello and welcome back. We are going to set up our second Letpot hydroponic system. Hello and welcome back to Kim's Cozy Corner. I'm Kim and we are going to work on setting up a second Letpot hydroponic system. Letpot sent me this upgraded model and we are going to get that set up today. Before I set this model up, let me show you the system we already have and how it's doing. Now, my system has been in the basement where my indoor grow tent is set up for seedlings and green stalks and other things, but I thought it was best to bring these systems up to be closer to my kitchen. And so I have brought my original Letpot system, which is right here, and I have it just outside my kitchen. So it's in my dining room, just outside the kitchen. And we have several things growing in here. So in here, we have a micro dwarf tomato right here. This is a tiny Tim, is doing great, is blooming. I have some lettuce that we're probably going to need to go ahead and get cut and re-sow some of those pockets. I have a orange hat tomato plant in here, and I have a golden honey pepper in here. And this system is doing great. I wasn't sure about hydroponics at first, but I'm beginning to really love it. So when Letpot reached out to me about doing a review on the next model up, the LPH-Max, I'm like, sure, why not? I love this one. What's one more? And so that's what we're going to get into today. So this is the Smart 4-in-1 hydroponics growing system. It's a LPH-Max. I guess I should turn it around so you can see it. A 4-in-1 Letpot system. And it has even more options than the other one. And this is what we're going to set up right now. Now that I have it out the box, you can kind of see it's very compact the way it comes. And I've put this together one time already, so hopefully I got this thing under control. So it says, great to meet you. And there's a little book here to tell me how to use it, how to set it up, what's in the box. I've done it before, so this should be a lot easier now. All right, so let's get some of this paper off the system here. Let's get it pulled up and let's see how we're doing here. Some tape holding it together. Now this system has a lot more pockets on it. So this system comes with 21 pockets for the baskets to grow stuff in, or you can put the bigger tray on here and you can do 2 larger plants. So I'm going to have to make a decision on what we're doing here. Are we going to do 2 larger plants, or are we going to do smaller plants and just fewer pockets? So we're going to have to make that decision. All right. It comes with 21 sponges, 21 small sponges, and 2 large sponges. And all kinds of other goodies are inside here. But I've set one up before, so I should be able to do this fairly quickly. This unit has a place for the plant food and additives, so I don't have to mix them up on the side and put them in. So that's a good feature. I can put them right in here, which is pretty cool. Now, the one thing about this system that I still struggle with, I don't like their directions. Once you get it fully set up and everything, it looks like it works okay, but for a beginner, like I was the first time I set this up, I wish I had a little better directions on how to do it, but I'm learning. I'm learning. So there's an automatic mode and there's a manual mode. And I am going to use the manual mode setup here. The automatic mode, you can have water sitting external from the unit, and that water will pull up into the unit through a spot on the back of the unit here and provide water to the unit. I'm going to do manual. I like to look and see what my stuff's doing. So that's how we will do that. Let's see here. Note, before adding the plant food, open the lid and take out the protected stuff. So got to clean it up just a little bit here. And we're going to follow the directions in this book here for manual mode. So the first thing that, and I'm doing this in my kitchen, but I'm going to move it to that other area. So I'm going to have to be extra careful when I'm adding the water and carrying it, I don't know, what is that, 20 feet away? But we're going to set it up right here so you can see everything that I'm doing. So the first thing it says is pull this up, which I did. We will plug it in here the first time just so we can make sure that it's working. And then we will move it over to its new home. And any button to turn it back off because I don't have water in here, so I don't want to tear that up. Okay, fill each bottom of nutrients. So it comes with plant food A, plant food B. I need to add 100 milliliters of pure water and shake to mix them in well. So I'm adding in 100 milliliters of water into each one of these bottles, and we're going to shake it well. So I've added 100 milliliters of pure water, so purified water. So you can buy that from the store. If you're like me, I have a purified water station at my sink. My water is triple filtered when it comes into my home. It's softened, and then it comes into my kitchen where it's triple filtered again, goes through reverse osmosis, and then I have drinking water. So this is going to have to be pure enough for me because I'm not going to buy purified water when I have that many filtration systems on the water coming into my house. And I get it checked every 6 months to make sure that I'm really getting purified water. So I gotta wait for the stuff in these bottles to dissolve. And if I remember correctly, A was the one that took a little longer to dissolve than B. It could be backwards, but one of them had little white crystals in it, and the other one had bigger tablet size materials inside of it, like a tablet. And so we need to get these to dissolve. So while these are dissolving and I'm giving them a good shake, we'll work on the next thing. So while these are dissolving, the next step says that I need 5 liters of water and I need to mix it thoroughly. And we can do this a little bit at a time. So 5 liters. And I'm going to put in 25. So this is 15 and this is 15. So we're going to do 3 liters at a time. B, plant food B is ready to go. Plant food A takes a little longer. And I went ahead and did 4 liters of water instead of 5. So we did 4. I'll have to bring 1 more liter in. And it tells me exactly how much of this plant food to put in. So for 4 liters, I need 20 of A and 20 of B. So this goes up to 15. So I'm just going to do 10 and 10. So now that we got the plant food in, it says I need to pour into the water tank. And I guess at this point, I'm going to have to start making some decisions. Do I want to do 2 larger plants? Or do I want to do a whole bunch of little baby plants? Now, I brought some seeds up. I have a cucumber called Quick Snack. And here's a picture of that cucumber. And Quick Snack can handle all the pollination by itself. So we'll definitely do the cucumbers. I think we're just going to do cucumbers in here. That's what makes sense. So in this whole container, we're going to put just two cucumbers. I have brought up tomatoes, but y'all, I got tomatoes in the indoor grow space. I got tomatoes in the other Letpot system. So we're going to put cucumbers in this system. So I have all of my mix together. I can put this away because we're not doing 21 pockets. We're only doing 2. I'm going to fill up my container. Now I need to go and get, I'm going to get 2 more because this isn't full enough. So we're going to get 2 more. It says don't put more than, for the first time, it said it's recommended that the initial water addition should not exceed 7 liters. So I've done 4. We will put 6 liters in here. So we're going to put 2 more liters in. I'm supposed to stir this up. I didn't stir up that first batch, but we're stirring up this batch. It's got plenty of time to mix together. All right, we got this batch stirred up. We're going to pour it in. I get my system put together here. Got my 2 pots together. It says I'm supposed to put the sponge in the white baskets and insert them into this tray here. I'm doing the larger units, and so there's my sponge, there's the basket, and it's in. Same thing for this one, it's in. And I'm glad I only put 6 liters in here, y'all, because I still got to carry this to the other room. But I got my 2 baskets in, and now it's saying put 2 to 3 seeds in each sponge. Now for this Quick Snack cucumber, which by the way is a 40-day cucumber, and it says it can be grown inside on a sunny windowsill or a counter, which is perfect for what we're trying to do here. Now it says it produces a crisp and sweet cucumber and is great for fresh eating. And I want to harvest when 2 inches long for best flavor and a seedless fruit. And vigorous vines set early and yield dark green mini cucumbers and is best if harvested between 4 and 6 inches. So if I want a seedless cucumber, I want to do it at 2 inches, but I can let them grow up to 4 inches, which would be perfect to grab it to go on my salad because I got lettuce, I got tomatoes, I got cucumbers, everything I need for a salad. That's really it. The key piece is that these cucumber seeds don't need pollination. They are self-pollinating. There's a name for that, and I can't pronounce it. I'll just be honest with you, I can't pronounce it. But I only have 10 seeds. So I'm going to put 2 in each pocket, and we can always harvest seeds from the cucumbers as they come in, so I don't have to buy any more because I paid a lot of money for 10 seeds. So we will put 2 in each pocket. These Quick Snack cucumbers are from Victory Seeds, and they have a really nice resealable envelope for their seeds. So let's get our 2 seeds in here. I got to get them in here with my shaky hands, y'all. I'm always talking about how shaky my hands are. All right, I got them both in there. 2 in that one. Now let's get 2 in this one. And 2. Now, I may be pushing this to the limit trying to do cucumbers, but I've seen these cucumbers grow indoors in a very small space. So I'm hoping this will do the trick for me as well. If not, we'll pull these out and we'll put something else in. And most likely it won't be a fault to the system. It'll be my fault. But all right, I got the seeds in, and it says cover the white plastic basket with light blocking. It says with the light blocking, which are these things right here, and the seed cover or the domes. But I don't have domes. It does not come with domes for the large baskets, but it does come with the covers. So we will get these covers on here. And I didn't do this right on my other one. I thank everybody who put something in the comments that told me, Kim, you're doing that wrong. And so I can learn to do it right. So these blocking covers, they actually are perforated. So the plant will pop up through the center of these light blocking covers. So I got both of my covers on. There are no domes for the larger ones, so there's nothing I need to do with that. And that's it. All I need to do now is turn it on. And well, we will turn it on at its new home. So let's move over to the other room. But I have my cucumbers in. I have the water on, or water inside. We will move over to where we're going to let this grow. And it's going to be a little dark in there. So hopefully, well, I tell you what, let's go ahead and get it completely set up here. Then we'll turn it on. Then that way you can see everything and we're not having any issues with lighting. Now I already have an app for this, so I'm going to need to get my phone for the app. Okay, I'm already in the app here, and it says if I want to add another unit, I'm clicking on the button on how to add. I got to turn it around. I know I'm trying to let you see, but I need to see too. So let's get it turned on. And it says I need to long press. Here we go. We're initializing the Bluetooth. We're connecting to Letpot. We're configuring. Like, it's doing all of the steps for me. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but it tells me my water, what time I turn it on, the lighting, what time it comes on, which is at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's on manual right now, and it goes off at midnight. So we will be changing that for sure. Successful setup network. So we are all set up. So it's telling me the temperature of my water. It's on vegetables and spice mode. It's on a 16-hour schedule, which we're going to change. So we're going to turn this off. We're going to turn it off at 9 o'clock. And we're going to turn it on at 6. From a brightness standpoint, it's not on auto mode, so we're not going to automatically refill the water. Okay, that's it. We're set up. We're running. We're rolling. We're doing everything we need to do. It's going to come on at 6 in the morning. It's going to go off at 9 at night. It's only been growing for 0 days. The water temperature is at 21 degrees Celsius. Doesn't need anything. That's it, y'all. We got it set up. Let's move it over to the other location and hopefully not spill it. I'll be careful. I did it. Can y'all see the difference in the brightness? This is the max, and it's much brighter than this original Letpot unit here. So didn't know if you noticed that or not, but it's set up. We are rolling. All of the settings remained after unplugging it and replugging it. Now, this is not one of my fanciest videos, but I just realized something and I want to show it to you. In my original unit, y'all, we have tomatoes. There are tomatoes in here. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it. They're back there. They're right back there. There are tomatoes on that plant right there. So in these 2 Letpot units, I'm going to have everything I need to keep my salads going. I like my leafy greens. So we have tomatoes in here. We have cucumbers. We have lettuce. and bell peppers too if they decide to make. So we have everything to keep the salads going, because one of the things I'm always worried about is running out of lettuce. In this video, I hope you were able to see some of the great features that this new system has compared to the original system that I started with. I like the Letpot hydroponic system. It is perfect for a small space, small countertop location in your kitchen or nearby the kitchen to keep that fresh vegetables coming all season long. One thing that I failed to mention is that there is a link to the Letpot system in the description box below. And so if you're interested in the Letpot system, either one of the 2 units, and I will have links to both on there for you. And if you're interested, you can click on my link and it'll take you, I believe, to Amazon, where you can purchase those units if you're interested in them. Now, I'm really liking this Max. The Max is the way to go because it has so many more options, 21 small pockets or 2 large pockets, depending on what you're trying to grow. I will keep bringing you back when I do my indoor video update so you can see how the Letpot units are doing. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Now, I have lots of information from my indoor growing space all the way to what's happening outside in my outdoor gardens. Until next time, and I hope there will be a next time, that you come back to Kim's Cozy Corner. Bye.